I'm waiting for it.
Bruh.
Oh, God. That was foul.
Terrible? Yeah.
No, you get the joke. You die. Ultra nightmare, and like, you have to start over again. So I've seen you die a lot too.
Bruh.
Oh, that's an easy one. Unnecessary dramatic pause after every sentence.
Our immediately like, let's grab some booty.
Yes, that makes sense to me. And then he reaches out.
I reached in to dip my pizza into the ranch. That made it so epically delicious,
Bruh.
making a chicken sound like straight boom.
It's important enough for me to look like a chicken.
Hi, fellow birdies, and welcome back to
Another edition of SongByrd's Eating Show.
In today's video, we're doing another game of Would You Rather, and we have some very interesting questions lined up for you guys. But first up, we have some pizza, some cheese pizza, and some chicken strips, and I also made some homemade ranch. So we're gonna answer the questions and get into the video. So let's get started. First question, would you rather be stuck in a video game or have your favorite video game character stuck in real life with you? That's a very interesting question, honestly. There's been some times I've wanted to be stuck in a video game because I like the world that it's situated in, but it's also sometimes like, I wish I could just drag those guys here and get them to experience the real life, you know?
Problem with that is, I like villainous characters. So they might like come in and end the world.
And trust me, there's a lot of characters I like to see in the real world. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. Maybe like some characters from the Elder Scrolls series, like maybe in like Play Morrowind, for example.
I'm gonna probably pick, be in a video game world because I'm probably gonna die instantly, but because like for example, I'm playing like Doom Eternal a lot. My lifespan would measure about 0.1 seconds.
You die, Ultra Nightmare, and like, you have to start over again. So I've seen you die a lot too.
Bruh.
Yeah, but at least I wouldn't end the world.
Would you rather have a phone that automatically translates every text you send into pirate speak, or a keyboard that adds an unnecessary dramatic pause after every sentence?
Oh, that's an easy one. Unnecessary dramatic pause after every sentence.
Maybe I'd want to do pirate speak. I don't know why, but like the idea of that, like, our immediately like, let's grab some booty. I changed it on to that instantly. I like that. I don't want to be dramatically having a long pause.
Yes, that makes sense to me.
Oh,
Because
God.
I like that.
Oh, no. Would you rather have to dramatically narrate your life like a sports commentator, or have a tiny marching band follow you around, playing suspenseful music whenever something remotely interesting happens? I don't know why, I kind of like the thought of a news anchor or like a sports commentator narrating my life. Because sometimes I've listened to them like during a football game or a basketball game. It's still kind of like the interesting voice. Like, I could listen to them like do an audiobook or something.
I like the concept, but unfortunately that's not what it actually reads. It says that I have to dramatically narrate my own life like a sports commentator. Which is a shame because it would be really cool to have like a sports commentator narrating my life, but not so much to have to do it myself the whole time. And then he reaches out for the pizza. The whole time.
I reached in to dip my pizza into the ranch. That made it so epically delicious. I know, I kind of like that. So I could kind of see myself doing that maybe.
But on the other hand, I could have suspenseful music when I do interesting things.
Or that'd put me to sleep.
Yeah, that'd be kind of useful. Like, if the suspenseful music plays, it's a very important situation.
Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere instantly, but you always arrive wearing a chicken costume, or have super speed, but you can only run in a straight line and must turn like a Roomba? Honestly, to me, I couldn't see myself wearing a chicken costume, although I'm good at making a chicken sound like, I can make a good chicken sound, but I wouldn't want to be teleporting somewhere and arriving in a chicken costume going, I kind of like going around like a Roomba, like straight, boom, like that.
Not for me. Because notice how each of those says something differently. One says you have the ability to teleport anywhere, but you always arrive wearing a chicken costume. The other one says you have super speed, but you can only run in a straight line and must turn like a Roomba. So if I don't use a super speed, I have to run in a straight line and turn like a Roomba.
And you just keep going forever and ever.
Sure. Not that part, though. Mainly, I'm going to pick the teleportation because then I can basically say, you know what? It's important enough for me to look like a chicken.
I'm waiting for it.
Bruh.
Oh, God. That was foul.
Terrible? Yeah.
No, you get the joke. Chicken foul. That was foul. Would you rather have a pet parrot that repeats everything you say in a sarcastic tone, or a backpack that randomly giggles like it's heard a joke you didn't? I don't know if I would like to have. I like parrots, but I don't know if I want to have one repeat everything I say. And if someone starts repeating something I'm saying, I get irritated really quickly. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with like a giggling random backpack. If I hear someone giggle, it easily makes me like laugh my butt off.
It's true. Gotta play the backpack too. I can not take the backpack with me. The parrot's gonna follow me around. So, backpack it is.
Would you rather have an alarm clock that wakes you up by shouting random movie quotes at full volume, or a toaster that insists on giving you life advice every time you make toast? I'm gonna go with toast because I could always use some good advice in my life. Patience is key. My toaster tells me in the mornings I'm making brown sugar cinnamon toast. That'd be awesome to use. It's like a daily affirmation to start with. It makes your day go more positive, more smoothly. I like that.
That's it. I'm just imagining some of the advice I might get. Stop wearing khaki. No one likes that. Life advice. But I would pick the toaster too. Because one, life advice is helpful. Two, I can choose not to make toast.
Plus, I can't see myself wanting to listen to random movie quotes every single day. This kind of gets annoying, but like, I always look forward to hearing daily affirmations and quotes. Would you rather have to carry a small inflatable raft everywhere you go, just in case, or wear roller skates that randomly activate when you're least expecting it? I think for me, like, maybe the raft, because what if we're dealing with a flood or something?
Plus, there's another reason. And basically, just imagine you're walking down staircase and then it turns from, shoes to roller skates.
Yeah, you'd slip and fall. Would you rather have to wear a full scuba diving suit every time you take a shower, or only be able to take baths, but with rubber ducks constantly singing show tunes? I'd rather have a rubber ducky opera.
You know what? I never thought I'd say this, but rubber ducky, you're the one.
I watched it growing up as a kid, but yeah, I would rather have the ducks singing to me because, like, I don't want to have to wear a full scuba gear every time I take a shower. How would I even get clean?
Bruh.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
No, how would I even reach, like, the parts we need to get clean? I'd rather have ducks singing to me. Would you rather have a magical lamp that grants unlimited wishes, but only for incredibly minor inconveniences, like removing one sock fuzz at a time, or a genie that will grant you one big wish, but only after you won a 30-minute staring contest with them?
The first one.
Yeah, the first one, because I don't think I'd even be able to last like 30 seconds at a staring contest.
There's a lot of inconveniences you can deal with.
Like, maybe a pimple or something, or maybe like earwax, or maybe like something that's real itchy.
Or the time that the string on your shirt gets caught in like the door or something like that.
Would you rather have a coat that occasionally bursts into applause when you put it on, or a pair of socks that play elevator music when you're standing still? I don't know. I have low self-confidence, low self-esteem. I kind of like the idea of putting a coat on me and just clapping for some reason. It kind of would make me feel better about myself. Like, yay, thank you.
I'm kind of leaning towards the elevator music, actually.
Dun, 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 dun. This is so boring.
It is not boring. It is peaceful.
Would you rather have a fridge that changes the names of your food items, like calling milk cow juice and eggs future birds, or an oven that insists on giving you random cooking challenges while you're using it? I definitely think the second one, because I always love cooking challenges. Like, I would love to try to cook something new. And I like my oven giving me the info for that. I don't think I would get used to the fact that my fridge would be changing names of my food items. I'd be getting everything mixed up really dang quick.
Bruh.
So, it'd suck.
I'm going to go with the fridge, actually. I'd be not wanting to get a challenge while I'm in the middle of cooking something. Okay, when else am I using the oven?
Maybe the oven would only be... It says while you're using it. The oven would only give you challenges while you're using it.
Plus, I'd like some, future chickens for breakfast.
And you got one more question. Would you rather have a car that randomly plays circus music when you brake, or a bike that shouts "wee" every time you go downhill? I'm gonna have to say the wee, because that just sounds like fun. That would make the bike ride downhill a lot more interesting.
In contrast, I have to say wee. What can I say? It's a lot more fun.
You definitely made it sound exciting.
Wee.
Wee all the way home. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Would You Rather video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications. And also, while you're at it, be sure to check out our Patreon page in the description below, where you can get access to bonus content, early ad-free videos, requests, shoutouts, and a whole lot more. We'd love to see you there. This is Crystal.
And Charles.
This is Charles.
And Crystal. Signing out.
Bye, Brittany.